Hi, Dr. John again with ProChiropractic. Today we're talking about 3 amazing stretches that you have to know if you're a runner, a biker, or a skier. And we're going to use a foam roller today. Now let me tell you about foam rollers. There's lots of different types of these. They come in different lengths. You can get them as a full round circle, or you can get them cut in half as well. Typically these white ones are a lower density foam that's going to break down pretty easy. If you get something like this, and if you look very close, it's got a hex cell technology to it. This is going to break down much less quickly, okay? And so it's going to be a little firmer to start with, but it's going to hold that firmness throughout. And so let's get to our stretches. So Mackenzie's with us today, and I'm going to throw these to the side, and we're going to talk about 3 stretches we can do. First of all, the quadricep muscles. Those are the muscles that are located on the front side of our legs that really bear a lot of brunt when we're going up hills. And with this, she's going to walk forward in a plank position, almost like a push-up, and she's going to be rolling forwards and backwards, going the entire length of the quadricep muscle from the knees clear up to her hips. Okay? And now, this is the basic or easier way to do this, and a softer foam roll is a good place to start when you do this stretch. Now to make this a little more intense or a little more advanced, she's going to rock and put most of her body weight into one leg. Now this is intense, especially if it's the first time you've ever done it. So again, important things to remember when you're foam rolling is not more than about 90 seconds per body part. And start with a lighter foam roll if you can. Now we're going to have her rotate, and we're going to do a stretch on what's called the IT band, or Iiliotibial Band. So she goes to her side. Now this portion of your leg, a band right along the side, is very important in stabilizing your hip to your knee. And so if you're a runner or a skier, this is going to be quite tender and tight on you. And so she's stabilizing with this leg, taking some of the pressure off with these hands, and how much pressure you put there determines how much pressure you're going to have into your leg here. And she's again rolling all the way from the hip down to the knee. Now if you rock your hips a little bit in this one, you're definitely going to notice a change in how much tenderness you feel in this area. Start easy and slow with this one. Use only about 30 seconds. You will notice this the next day if you do it correctly. And then finally, third one, she's going to work on the hamstrings. And the hamstrings are the muscles on the back part of our legs. She's going to walk backwards on her hands, and again go from the knees all the way up to her buttocks, and working through that area. Again, this one can be made a little more specific and intense by crossing one leg over the other. The great thing I love about all these foam roller stretches is they work on our core strength, they work on our balance. And don't worry, if you start out and have a tough time, just stick with it. It's like anything. The first time you ride a bike, it's a little tougher, and then you get used to it. And so there we go. All right, thank you, Kinsey. So 3 great stretches for the quads, for the IT bands, and for the hamstrings using a foam roller. Dr. John Wilhelm, sports medicine specialist at ProChiropractic in Bozeman, Montana. Thanks.